Hello, everyone, and I am the Lady of the Throne, where God dwells within me as me. And I am here today with another weekly message, and this is going to be for all of you who are listening. This is where I speak in as myself, okay? Just want to let you guys know. So, the reason why I do what I do in the world, and the reason why I make certain decisions and I do certain things is because I understand the world. With that being said, I also have an understanding of what is happening all around. So before we go into a whole lot of illusions, I want you guys to know the truth. There's already been books being written about me and my life from a long time ago and still today. With technology, there's a lot of things that are still being produced about me from a long time ago until today. But I want this message to go out to a lot of people today. Reporters, writers, book authors, doctors of philosophy, all the intellects here, everyone, psychologists, everyone. I want you guys to understand the real truth, because I know that this is a time where everyone's minds are seeking. But I see everyone as a reflection of me. Everything that I am saying is the truth, and it is not a lie. What has been written on the walls, I understand. I know. Because I see my manifestations happening right now. This is not a surprise to me, what's going on in the world. Just like it's not a surprise to me that everyone views me and pays attention. But the whole thing is that it's such a mind-blowing experience for people that their favorite way to deny the truth is to act like they're not doing everything that they are doing. To act like they don't believe, but they do. You guys have to understand that when God has already taken mind control of everyone, then there's nothing new under the sun. Nothing is fascinating enough to me as it may be to you. Everything has been designed to either praise me, worship me, even if you're doing something bad toward me, even if you're trying to make a mockery, that always fails, by the way. But even if you try to do that, it's still me. You guys have to see what's happening in your worlds right now. You can go from YouTube reader to YouTube reader to YouTube reader to YouTube reader, and you will find common similarities. That is because not only can they find me in their readings, being that the Holy Spirit is involved in this. Not only is that the truth, but you'll go and listen to multiple people and they all have similar messages. I'm controlling things. That's how it goes. The theme right now is about redemption after going through a massive human nature that allowed people, while in their human nature, to face the divine and reject the divine. The major theme is in all of the readings. If you don't believe in me, then it's a lot of things you shouldn't believe about yourself. Everything you're hearing, what you're feeding into yourself is around my name. Everything. The media, the books, your child's school. Everything is surrounding this. Fashion, music, art, then and now. You see, the goddess of Egypt is not a goddess of Egypt, even though it is okay to say it that way, because that is the origins. That is where I am originally from. I am not originally from some other place. I'm from Africa. I am from Africa. I am from Africa. Now, you may wonder, and this is for Egyptologists and researchers and scientists and people who just love to think. You may try to understand my connection to the cosmos. My connection to the cosmos, it is true that I have it, but it is not because of something weird. It is because you all are connected to the cosmos, and every single person here is an alien, if that is what you want to believe in. Now, God despises that word. Because why? It's disrespectful to say that, because this whole earth was created for you all to live in. It's a home that God created with pure intentions for you to have a place to be, so that you will not feel alienated from God. There is even an invisible sky that you have that bounces back a reflection of what's below you and what's above you. Even providing you with a blue sky so that you can see something really beautiful when you look up. To know that there's something beyond the blue. See, God created something so beautiful for you, gave you a home, but you're still calling yourselves, you're still believing in something that is like an insult to God. All of you, if you want to believe in aliens, everyone is one. Because you all are connected to the cosmos of which is God. You're all connected to the universe. Every single person in this world. That is not a rare phenomenon to see one. If you want to see one, go outside. Everyone is. Because when you're on earth, you're not really physically able to visit the heavenly realms. You're not able to visit the heavenly realms. So yes, you are an alien to heaven. Yes, you are, because you're here and you're not there. But there is no such thing as something like that you're trying to figure it all out. It's nothing to figure out, is what I keep trying to express to you guys. It's nothing to figure out that you don't already know. The human race is alien to heaven. The souls that are in heaven are alien to earth. That is true, because if you look up the definition of alien, that is a non-resident. That is what that means. A person who is not living in a particular place. So angels and ascended masters and your passed on loved ones who have actually made it to heaven, they are alien to us because they don't live here anymore. You're alien to them because you are not there. But it's such an insult. I'm telling you guys, it's a word that is strongly despised in the kingdom of heaven. Because it's like God is trying to figure out right now, why does the human race feel so alienated in their own home? Why do you all feel like your home is not beautiful enough for you to love it? God is sitting here like, I've given you everything you need. I have provided you with elements that I have pulled from my resources, and I've given it to you to enjoy it. I have created a world for you to explore and love on this earth, on this planet. I made this planet. This is the only planet that is like this. The only planet that has actual moving things and breathing and living things. The only biological planet that is able to survive every condition. I have designed this way. I have created this from my visions. So why do you feel like this is not enough? You know, you people have invested a lot of time and energy and money, especially money, to try to put blindfolds over my eyes and to try to somehow, I don't know what you thought you were doing with that. But somehow, some way you guys did this because you see these, you guys already knew what was coming with me. You already knew that the day was coming. So in fear of that, you guys created things before it could happen. All of these, like going against me, suppressing me, trying to suppress my energy, trying to keep me back in business, trying to keep me back in my life, putting me in harsh circumstances, and doing all of these things to politic and control things. Anything that comes out, you guys are working 10 minutes ahead of time trying to do PR for me. Sometimes I appreciate the PR. I do. I'm not going to lie to you. Sometimes I appreciate the PR because really and truly, it's a lot of things that I really don't have time to talk about. And a lot of you say it for me. So I appreciate the PR coming from the spiritual people on down to the reporters. I appreciate a lot of the PR you do for me. But I want you guys to understand that just because I am able to be in this position and speak the truth, it does not mean that you get upset about it because of what you're doing. Understand what you're doing. If you can do it, I can do it. It's almost like it's like saying it's cool when you do it, but it's a problem when I do it. That's not fair. So when you do something that is unfair toward me because you have nasty intentions, don't be upset when there's repercussions or when there's divine order, when there's divine orchestration. Don't be upset when there's supernatural things occurring. Because you did this. You know, it's so funny how you guys are hilarious. Because you guys throw rocks and hide your hands. You guys are hiding the truth from each other. But the truth is clearly manifest. And you guys are all moving the same. And it's all a universal movement. And you're all under my mind control. And you're all thinking that you have your own perspectives and your own minds. But everything's being controlled still. Because your thoughts always come back to me no matter how the cards shuffle. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter who you are, no matter how you feel, no matter what you believe in, no matter what you don't, you always fade to black. The end of your scenes deserve a hand clap. Because when you see that, you know it's the end. You know that. So, I'm not a person that is selfish. I'm selfless. I really do love humans. I really do love people. But it's just so disrespectful and disappointing to see the foolery that's going on. You guys are working you guys are working so quickly and so hard to turn it's like you guys are constantly trying to perceive others, but the people you want to perceive are perceiving you. I don't think you guys are really understanding what I'm saying here. You're trying to perceive the perspective of others toward me, but the ones that you're trying to perceive are actually deceiving you. They're actually deceiving you in the process. Do you know why? I wonder who's going to figure out how is it that the people you guys are trying to control and keep away from having their eyes opened to understand what God is trying to do here. Do you understand what that means? Everyone that you're changing, you're doing all kinds of PR. You're spinning all kinds of stories. You guys are going insane. Now, do you know what happens when you do this to the people you want to receive these messages? Do you understand what they're experiencing while you're doing this? Do you understand how they're the ones deceiving you guys? The ones who are making the stories. Do you know how the ones hearing the story is perceiving you? And how they're deceiving you? Because all you're doing is putting out an energy of me, translating it to them, who will then put out an energy of me back to you. And it's going to keep going around and around and around until the circulation of me is everywhere, controlling the entire world. And that is what has already been done. And that is what is written on the walls. And that's it. God bless.